Good morning, children. In yesterday's class, we have completed half of the lesson, and today's class we will complete the remaining lesson. In yesterday's class, we learnt about the stars, the planets, the galaxies, the constellations, and everything. In today's class, we will be knowing about the other planets, the satellites, about the moon, and other heavenly bodies. So, let us go first into the other planets. In other planets, some planets are made of rocks. They are the Mercury, Venus, and the Mars. And some planets are made of gases. Those planets are Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune. So, regarding these all 8 planets, in the page number 100, you have got the table of 8 planets, their size, their distances, and everything. You just have a look into that. Now, after that 8 planets, let us go into the satellites. What is meant by satellites? You all know, we'll be watching TV. We are using telephones or whatever we are sitting in our home and watching videos which are been in another countries or other states or anything. So how we are getting these all? Through with the help of the satellites. There are number of satellites in the universe. So let us know about the satellites. These satellites, these satellites are just as planets. They revolve around the sun. They are heavenly bodies that revolve around some planets. These are known as satellites. Satellites, like planets, do not have light of their own and reflect the light of the sun. Some planets like Jupiter have 67 satellites, while some other like Mercury and Venus have none. Means this Mercury and Venus, they don't have satellites at all. So, I hope all of you understood about satellites. Now let us know about moon. Have you seen the moon, children? Yes, we will see the moon in the sky during night time. All of you like watching the moon, isn't it? So, let us know about the moon. The moon is the Earth's only satellite and it lies around 3,84,400 kilometers away from it. It takes about 28 days to spin around its own axis and it takes the same amount of time to complete its rotation around the Earth. As a result, the same side of the moon faces the Earth at all times. So only same side, same face will be watching. Recently, the moon has been found to have small amounts of water and a thin atmosphere on it. Okay, children. So even the moon is also having little amount of water on it, and even it has a thin layer of atmosphere, isn't it? Okay, now let us know about the other heavenly bodies. Apart from the stars, planets and satellites, there are numerous smaller bodies which also move around the sun. Asteroids, comets, meteors. So first let us know what are asteroids. Asteroids are rocky bodies believed to be parts of planets which exploded millions of years ago. They are usually found in a belt between the orbit of the Mars and Jupiter. This belt is known as the asteroid belt. You will see a belt type between the orbits of the Mars and the Jupiter. You will see one line. between the orbits. So that is the asteroid. Let us know about the comets. These are frozen balls of dust, water and rock. They have tails made of gas and dust particles. Their orbits around the sun are very long. They'll be very long. This is why we get to see them rarely. Means we will not see them frequently. Sometime or the other we will be watching them. The famous Halley comet appears once in 76 years, and last time, do you know when we have seen it? We have seen in the year 1986. Okay children, that is about the comets. Now let us know about the meteoroids. These are small pieces of a comet or asteroid moving around the sun. It is a small pieces of the comet or the asteroids. I already told you about the comets and asteroids, isn't it? So they are the like a small pieces. These will be moving around the sun. Sometimes when they get too closer to the earth, friction with the air causes them to burn. Means if they come, sometimes they'll be coming closer to the earth. So due to that frictional force and due to that friction which is caused in the air, they will be having burns. They will cause them to burn. Then they turn into meteors, are also known as shooting stars. So these shooting stars, sometimes a meteor falls on the earth without being completely burned and creates huge dents or craters. So sometimes it will be without burning fully also, it will be falling down. It will like a stone, in the form of a stone it will be. They are known as meteoroids. You can see these all pictures in the textbook clearly children. Now after completing this textbook reading, try to complete the exercises which is given at the back of the textbook. So once let us look into the textbook children. Yes children, now I hope all of you had opened your textbook page number 102. Here first one, see, choose the correct answers. The Milky Way is the name of the constellation closest to the earth. What is the Milky Way is the name of the constellation closest to the earth? Scientific theory about the universe, satellite of the earth, galaxy which contains the earth. So the right answer is D, galaxy which contains the earth. The planet closest to the sun is Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. What is the right answer? Mercury. Asteroids are found between the orbits of Saturn and Jupiter, Mars and Jupiter, Earth and Mars, Venus and Saturn. So what is the right answer? Mars and Jupiter. A shooting star is also known as a comet, meteor, meteoroid, meteoroid. So what is the right answer? Meteor. Now let us go into the blanks. The first one, clusters of billions of stars are called constellations. Check the spelling before your writing children. Second one, Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. The two main gases that make up the sun are helium and hydrogen. Next one, Jupiter has around 67 satellites. Meteoroids are small pieces of a comet or asteroid moving around the sun. Once check your answers, ma. Yes, children. Now, I hope all of you have understood the lesson. Try to complete reading the textual work, textbook, textual exercises, and I will be sending you the answers of this lesson. Try to complete this lesson in a separate notes. History and civics you will be writing in one notes, and for geography you will be keeping a separate book. The book is one side white papers and the other side is the rule. So you keep a separate notes for geography and try to complete the given notes in the notes, and try to read the answers, blanks, textual exercises, textbook. Try to read the textbook, children, because in the textbook you will be getting many grammar parts. So try to read the textbook, try to complete your textual exercises, and try to read the given notes and maintain a separate book for geography. Thank you, ma'am.